A glass of tea and a lot of catching up to do. Faik Palangioğulları is an Armenian born in Turkey, but he left his country as a refugee 30 years ago and settled in the Netherlands. He should have been one of thousands of exiled Armenians coming back to Turkey from around the world this week. But an event Armenian leaders call a publicity stunt is not proving the diplomatic coup the Turkish government hoped.
There can be no greater reason to come. For Armenians, there is only one Akdamar Church in the whole world.
Akdamar is an ancient Armenian church in the heart of Turkey's depopulated east. For nearly 100 years, it was in ruins, in many ways a symbol of the state of Armenian-Turkish relations. In 1915, most of Turkey's Armenians were killed or driven out of the country. Armenians call it genocide. Turks don't accept that term. Looking for ways forward, Turkey repaired Akdamar Church and invited Armenians from all over the world to come for one day for a Christian service. The proprietor of the Van Times has campaigned in support of this event. His newspaper, unique in Turkey, publishes in Kurdish, Turkish, English, Farsi, and this week in Armenian. His idea was to invite Armenian exiles to stay with local families.
My thinking was that we could regain old friendships by bringing them together, sitting at the same dining table. These are two nations that keep their distance, are ignorant of each other, and who became enemies.
So Faik's staying with a local Kurdish family, not total strangers, old family friends. But Kurds also killed and helped drive Armenians out of Turkey back in 1915. At least it's no longer a taboo subject in this household.
One should learn the history, learn it in order not to relive the bad days and bad deeds, so as not to repeat them.
But when the Turkish government failed to put the cross back on top of Akdamar Church because of political sensitivities, most Armenian exiles cancelled their trip. Faik just wishes governments would stop mixing religion and politics.
In Holland, there are more than 200 mosques. That's tolerated. All mosques have crescents. Across the world, all churches have crosses on top. If Akdamar had its cross, it would have been better.
Turkey's told Armenia that allowing the one-day service at all proves Turkey's tolerance. Armenian leaders have called for a boycott of the event. Things are not turning out quite the way that Turkey hoped. Anita McNaught, Al Jazeera, Van, Eastern Turkey.